Up until now, we've concentrated our efforts in discovering Caesarea during the Herodian period, during the Roman period. But Caesarea actually has other periods of history that are important, among which are the Muslims and later on the Crusaders. The Crusaders made Caesarea one of their important hubs, primarily because of the port. Everything pivoted around the port. The port is means of supply, means of information, and also, should the need arise, the possibility to escape. And that's why the city of Caesarea during the Crusader period was much more compact. All they cared about was the port and the storage areas. We're actually walking right now on stones. And notice something interesting about them, because if we look at them, you can see that they've been actually broken up and scratched up so as to prevent the horses from skidding. So this is the Crusader Street, and it leads us into the massive gatehouse, which is one of the main means of defense of the city of Caesarea during the Crusader period. Come. So we come into this awesome guardhouse. It's built up in a very, very specific way so as to be a massive means of defense. First of all, the entrance is never straight in, so as to prevent people from gathering momentum and ramming the gate straight in and entering. Second, we come into the guardhouse. Notice up above there's plenty of firing slits. Interestingly enough, these firing slits are called the eye of the needle. And some of you may be familiar with the parable that Jesus said that it is easier for a camel to go in through the eye of the needle than for a wealthy man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And seeing this, one actually understands that. Then we see here the main gate, and you can see that in the past there used to be here two huge wooden doors that swung inwards. In fact, you could see here and up there the places where the hinges of the doors were locked into position. And in order to actually bolt that door, they would put a large wooden beam and place it in through these niches. This slit over here was for the iron gate that would come down and would protect the wooden doors. And in order to protect people from approaching, what they did is stand up there at the top with boiling oil, and they would pour it down on the attackers, which would actually fry them inside their armor. So we're coming out of the gatehouse onto our second elbow, which turns 90 degrees to the right, onto a bridge. Now notice this is not a drawbridge, but a fixed bridge over the dry moat. No army, as you can see, could actually cross over this moat, especially if there are defenders up on top that could use arches, catapults, spears, or even boiling oil to throw at the attackers. This, by the way, is a dry moat. It makes me realize that we haven't touched yet the main problem of this city, and that is water. Nobody could live without any water. So let's go and see the amazing solution that Herod came up with so as to bring water to this city of 80,000 people.